Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, day 2 out here in Miami, down South Beach right now. I'm about to find me a nice place to get something to eat, treat myself to a decent meal. Had a decent time last night. We went out, chilled, met up with a couple people. Got myself a couple of my friends down here on the Humble, so we wound up kicking it and doing all that. So, I can't go to the Bahamas because of all of this was going on, but they do got this thing down the Florida Keys, which I already been, but I didn't do the swim with the dolphins, so I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. And we're just gonna kick it today. Shit got hectic last night, so we cut it in a little early. I did go down Tootsie's though after I left the office and kicked it. I ain't recorded because everything ain't everybody's business, but this is what I want to say though. It's a message to the young cats. If I was 18, if I was 18 again, right, and I was starting off fresh, I would go to diesel mechanic school. Diesel mechanic school is about a year and a half, right? Because you can't leave the state with the CDL if you're under 21. If I was 18, I would go to diesel mechanic school, learn the mechanics of the truck, and get prepared so when I get my CDL, I'll be able to fix my own truck. Do some light duty mechanics on it. It'll save you thousands of dollars. And while I was in diesel mechanic school, I would get a job at the truck stop so I can get familiar with truckers and everything that goes on in that world. Get to talk to people and start building up my knowledge of the industry while I'm doing that, right? By the time you finish diesel mechanic school, you'll be 20, right? You go get your CDL. Get your CDL, go on the road for 6 months. After 6 months, I would immediately become an owner-operator, right? A company driver gonna make between $900 and $1,200 a week. An owner-operator make, what, $2,500, $3,000 a week. I would do that for 6 months. After doing that for 6 months and saving $300 to $500 a week, I would go and get my own truck, operate my own authority. That's where you make the $5,000 to $7,000 a week. But with you having the knowledge of light duty mechanics that you learn from school, with you having the 6 months of experience of driving, so you don't jump out there, get your own truck and fuck it up and start costing yourself thousands of dollars on small minor mistakes you could have missed out on. With you becoming an owner operator underneath a company that will support you in the breakdowns, even though they charging you back, they gonna take it out of your account, but you got a cushion, so you don't get out there, put all the money you got in the game, and then get a major breakdown, and then you done lost everything you worked for. But by the time you did that, you got your own authority. You jump out there with your own authority, you be making $5,000, $7,000 a week. You say you do that for a year, don't get no drivers. Don't run out there and get no drivers. You do that for a year. Save $1,000 a week, right? You save $50,000 for the first year. All right, now you 23, 24 maybe, depending on how old you was when you started. Then you come home, get you a few trucks, you can work local, but you got that cushion of that $50,000 that you saved while you was out there traveling. And don't take your money while you have that cushion. The magic formula is $10,000. If you can keep $10,000 per unit, you'll never go out of business. And that could be either cash or credit, because a major breakdown, they don't happen often. And most of the stuff you'll be able to handle with a couple $100, maybe $1,000, $1,500. Every now and then something major happens that costs you thousands. Or if you get caught on the road out of town. Hold on, let me clear this thing here. You get caught out of, hey. Yeah, dressed up.
I'm waiting on her to get out the shower, but we dress in a few seconds.
All right, so, yeah, so I'm down South Beach. I just found somewhere to park. I'm gonna go check some stuff out, and then we can grab something to eat once she get ready or whatever.
Okay.
Alright. I'm sorry, I ain't wanna read that last minute down Tussies. So you had that cushion. I'm saying trucking is an excellent industry to be in because you get cash on demand. Like real estate is good to be in, but you're not going to get paid weekly to thousands of dollars. You'll become wealthy and you'll be able to build equity, and I'm all for it. But in my own personal opinion, there's no industry that's going to allow you to get in it with as small amount of time. You can get your CDL within a 30-day time period. In some states, you don't even have to go to school to get your CDL. If you can pass the test, and if you got somebody that has a truck that's willing to take you up there, you don't even have to go to school. So you can actually do the whole thing for free, or you can get your CDL for free at a major company that train you in 3 to 4 weeks, and then you immediately go to work for them. You can lease purchase a truck with no money down by becoming an owner-operator. That'll get you making $2,500, $3,000 a week. That'll put you in position to save $10,000, $15,000 so you can go buy your own truck, activate your authority, and get out there and do everything 100% independent. That's where the money is at, and that's where the freedom is at as well. The owner-operator is a dangerous position because it's so comfortable. You can live a decent life as an owner-operator, and you'll fall back and want to stay there because things will be going good, and you don't want to stay there because there's always a next level. And besides that, excuse me for picking my nose. Besides that, the owner-operator makes 70%, 75%. Some of them get a little bit more if they got a better position with the company or the company offering a better deal. But the thing about it is, they never show you what they bill a customer. So how can you tell if they paying you correctly? You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm transparent. So every morning I show y'all what the loads pay as I'm looking for loads. Those are real loads from the load board. Anybody can sign up and get on there if you got an MCN or DOT number. It only costs $50. But I want people to be able to see what's going on. And I'm specifically marketing towards individuals that's either in prison, about to get out. You in the game and you trying to figure out what to do, how to get out. You want to continue the same lifestyle, but you don't know how to supplement that income because it's a hard transition to make, to be able to come from making thousands of dollars and having things the way you want it to working a 9 to 5 or starting a business, and you still got to go through that building clout stage where you building up your customers until you can get a return on your investment. Trucking is like instantaneous. So that's why I'm so in favor for it. And also the guy that's out there, don't know what to do, you want to do something like this. You don't have to go to college for 8 years, be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, $50,000 in school debt, and then as soon as you get out of school, you still got to convince somebody to give you a job. And once you do convince somebody, you starting at an entry level position. So every industry you get into, you got to pay your debt. I got to get out of here, y'all. Another thing, that's the 18-year-old. The married couples, anybody that's out there, if you married and your kids is grown, this is the thing to do. You go out there and get you a decent truck, a decent one, that's comfortable, clean on the inside, reliable. A team make between $10,000 to $12,000 a week on a consistent basis. I'm talking every single week, a minimum. All right, a brand spanking new truck note $3,000. $3,000 a month. You making $10,000, $12,000 a week as a team collectively. Y'all can afford to save $2,500 a week for a year and come back home and have over $100,000 and do whatever you want to. But I'm gonna talk more about this. I'm in the middle of everything. I'm about to get my ass up out of here and enjoy this time I got down here. I got paid to come down here, and I'm about to start showing y'all the ins and outs of the trucking, but all the stuff that goes along with it. This is a whole entire complete lifestyle. I mean, everywhere you see me on any picture I done show, and all those pictures are from, I always take ones from a year and bring them up to date, because I've been doing this for a minute. I'm just bringing y'all up to speed. But, you know, you can really live an amazing lifestyle in the trucking industry. You can make thousands of dollars. You can travel the country at free of cost. Try all different types of foods, go to all different types of restaurants, meet all type of interesting people, and build a network of connections all across this country. Your network is your net worth. I mean, I can call people all over this country in all different time zones and make stuff happen. So I'll get with y'all in a minute, but let me get out of here. Peace.